Chapter 10 GIMP Key Points. What is GIMP? Installing GIMP. GIMP Windows. Common tasks in GIMP. Enhancing photos. Removing unwanted objects. Compu, I want to remove a patch on my shirt from the picture. This is a very tedious job. Indeed, Ayush, it can be quite overwhelming. However, have you considered using GIMP to complete this task in just a few seconds? Really? Please tell me how to use GIMP to remove this clutter from the picture. Sure, Ayush. Let us learn about GIMP in this chapter. Many of us have used MS Paint to create simple drawings and save them as images. But what if we want to make changes or edit those images later on? While Paint can help with basic editing, it's not suitable for more complex tasks. Professional graphic designers typically use GIMP, a powerful application that can handle almost any image-related problem. In this guide, we'll explore the tools available in GIMP and learn how to work with images effectively. GIMP, GNU Image Manipulation Program. Are you in need of reliable and efficient image editing software? Look no more than GIMP. This open source program is perfect for graphic designing, illustrations, and enhancing photographs with its advanced tools. The best part, it's available for free on Windows, Linux, Mac OS X, and other operating systems. How to install GIMP? To install GIMP on your computer, follow the given steps. Step 1. Open browser. Step 2. Visit the site http://www.gimp.org/. Step 3. Click on the download button. Step 4. Once the setup software is downloaded, open it. Step 5. Accept the terms and conditions after going through them. Step 6. Click OK to install. Brainy fact. Did you know that GIMP's mascot is Wilbur? This cute character represents the program's fun and creative nature. Brainy fact. GIMP was created back in 1996 by two students at Berkeley, Spencer Kimball and Peter Mattis. Since then, it has become a staple in the world of image editing. GIMP Windows. One of the best features of GIMP is the ability to switch between two user interface modes. 1. Multi-window. 2. Single window. In multi-window mode, the screen is divided into 4 separate windows. Toolbox, tool options, image window, brushes, layers. Alternatively, in single window mode, all of these elements are integrated into one window. Multi-window mode, MW mode, single window mode, SW mode. Switching the modes. By default, GIMP opens in multi-window mode. However, users can easily toggle between the two modes from the Windows menu and select the single window option. Components of GIMP window. The GIMP window consists of several key components including the A. Toolbox, B. Tool options, C. Image window, D. Brushes, layers. Quick point. Toolbox is considered as the heart of GIMP. Toolbox. The toolbox is central to GIMP, providing all the necessary tools for editing, retouching, and enhancing photographs. It gives an overview of how to work with tools. Tool icons. The tool icons activate various functions such as selecting parts of images, painting, and transforming images. Foreground or background colors. Foreground and background colors can be selected by clicking the black and white squares icon and choosing from several colors in the dialog box. Double-headed arrow, when clicked, swaps the two colors. Clicking the smaller black and white squares icon restores the original black and white foreground and background. Brush, pattern or gradient. The brush, pattern and gradient tools are used to add text, paint, change design patterns in the picture and so on. For example, if we want to add labels to the parts of the above image, click the text tool denoted by A in the toolbox. Choose a font from the Fonts menu of the Brush Layers window. It will enable us to add rectangular boxes at the desired locations, add text and save the changes. Similarly, if you want to change the background pattern, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click Bucket Fill tool from the toolbox. Step 2. Select Background from the Layers list. Step 3. From the Patterns menu of the Brush Layers window, choose a suitable pattern and apply it to the picture. Step 4. Save the changes. Tasks common in GNU Image Manipulation Program. GIMP is a helpful tool for making various changes to pictures as per our needs. Here are some common tasks that can be performed using this software. Changing the size of an image. One task is changing the size of an image. There may be situations where you need to upload a photograph with specific dimensions, and if your photo exceeds the limit, you may need to crop or adjust its size. To change the size of an image, follow the given steps. Step 1. Open the image in GIMP. Step 2. Click on the Image menu and select Scale Image. Step 3. Scale Image box appears. Step 4. Change the size of your image as per the requirement. Step 5. Save the changes. Changing the size of an image for print. When saving images, they are typically saved with a resolution of 72 dpi or ppi, dots or pixels per inch. This resolution was originally set as the standard for screens that used to be smaller in the past. However, with the advent of larger, high-resolution screens, images with higher DPI are also compatible. The higher the DPI, the sharper the image. To change the print size, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on the Image menu and select Print Size. Step 2. Set Image Print Resolution box opens. Step 3. Change the print size of your image. Step 4. Save the changes. If the resolution is 300 pixels per inch or over, the printed image's quality will be very high and pixels will not be noticeable. Image cropping. Cropping an image involves focusing on a specific area and removing the rest. This can be done in a regular or irregular shape. Cropping a regular shaped selection. For example, when posting a profile picture on a social media platform, you may be prompted to crop the image to focus on your face and remove any extra space before posting it. Similarly, if you only want to keep the Qutub Minar in the photograph below and remove everything else, you will need to make a regular rectangular selection. Most images are saved with a resolution of 72 dpi or ppi, dots or pixels per inch. To crop an image, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on the Crop tool in the toolbox or click on Tools, go to Transform Tools, go to Crop in the Image window. This allows us to click and drag for a rectangular selection. Quick point. Press Shift+C to get the Crop tool. Step 2. Click and drag the mouse from the desired start and end points of the selection. Step 3. Select the desired area of the image to be cropped. Step 4. Press the Enter key and the area outside the selection gets deleted. Step 5. Save the changes. Cropping an irregular shaped selection. If you have a photo with multiple items in it and need to extract just one, using the rectangular selection tool may capture unwanted elements. Cropping an irregular shaped selection. If you have a photo with multiple items in it and need to extract just one, using the rectangular selection tool may capture unwanted elements. To avoid this, use the Intelligent Scissors tool. To crop an irregular shaped selection, follow the given steps. Step 1. Go to Tools. Go to Selection Tools. Go to Intelligent Scissors. Or click on the Scissors Select tool. In the Toolbox window, a cursor with the Scissors tool appears. Step 2. Run the scissors precisely along the edges of the desired item among the clusters in the image. Step 3. Click the mouse along the edges wherever there are turns. You will see white circular dots at the sides of clicks. Once you join the dots, press the Enter key to select the portion of the image. Step 4. Invert the selection using right-click, go to Select, go to Invert to select the entire image excluding the desired portion. Step 5. Press the Delete key to remove the rest of the image and retain the desired portion. Step 6. Use the Eraser tool to erase the unwanted things at the edge to fine-tune the picture. Step 7. Copy the picture and paste it wherever required. Step 8. Save the changes. Let us understand this by an example. If we were asked to extract only the Qutub Minar and nothing else should come into the picture, we will have to follow the given steps. Step 1. Run the tool around the edges of the Qutub Minar as shown in the given figure. Step 2. Press the Enter key to see the dotted line around the desired portion indicating the selection. Step 3. Press Ctrl+I to invert the selection and Delete key to retain only the desired portion and the rest. Use the Eraser tool for proper finishing. Once the portion is extracted, press Ctrl+I again to revert the selection to this part. Step 4. Choose Export As from the File menu. Step 5. Select JPEG as the file type and configure your compression settings. Step 6. Insert or copy the image and paste it at the target location. Here, the extract has been inserted or pasted. Smart Path. If you don't already have your image open your XCF file. XCF is GIMP's native file format. Finding info about image. To find the complete image information, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click Image, go to Image Properties. Step 2. Open an image and a dialog box appears with details like size, resolution, and file size. Adjust any of these parameters based on this information. Flipping an image. Flipping can create a mirror image horizontally or vertically, depending on your needs. To flip an image, follow the given steps. Step 1. Go to the menu bar Tools, go to Transform Tools, go to Flip. Or right-click, go to Tools, go to Transform Tools, go to Flip. Step 2. By default, the flip is horizontal. In case of the requirement of vertical flip, press Ctrl key, which acts as a toggle key to switch the flip tool between horizontal and vertical. Horizontal flip, vertical flip. Rotating an image. The image rotation feature allows you to rotate the image at any angle, useful for correcting slightly tilted pictures of buildings or people. To rotate an image, follow the given steps. Step 1. Go to Tools, then go to Transform Tools and then to Rotate. Or right-click, go to Tools, go to Transform Tools, go to Rotate. Step 2. Rotate dialog box appears. You can rotate the image by changing the angle or by dragging using the mouse. Quick point. Press Shift+R to get the Rotate tool. Dragging towards left and right rotates the image in anti-clockwise and clockwise directions respectively. For example, look at the figure given below. Anti-clockwise rotation. Clockwise rotation. Enhancing photographs. When dealing with common photo issues like overexposure, underexposure, rotation or blurriness, GIMP offers helpful tools to fix them. There are 4 main features to enhance an imperfect photo, including improving composition, colors, sharpness, and removing unwanted elements. Improving colors. Automated tools. Sometimes digital camera photos have abnormal exposure levels or color casts due to lighting imperfections. These can be auto-adjusted using Colors, go to Auto, go to Equalize menu. Equalize. This is used to spread the colors evenly in the image across the range of possible intensities. White balance. If an image has low white or black, this option enhances the image by removing the little used colors and the remaining part gets adjusted accordingly. Color enhance. This is used to enhance the saturation of colors in the layer, keeping the brightness and hue intact. Normalize. This feature also normalizes images with poor exposure by maintaining uniformity in brightness, darkness, and saturation at optimal levels. Unblurring. Picture this. You are on a train ride, admiring the landscape outside. But when you try to capture it on camera, the fast speed causes the image to come out blurry. Luckily, there's a solution. The Unsharp Mask tool can help fix the picture. To do this, follow as suggested. Access it from Filters. Go to Enhance, go to Unsharp Mask in the Image menu. Removing unwanted objects from an image. Another common issue with photography is when dust or rain droplets collect on the lens, affecting the image quality. Additionally, unwanted objects like people, animals, or power lines can accidentally make their way into your shot. Fortunately, there are 2 methods to tackle these problems. Despeckling. For the first issue, where dust or moisture is impacting the picture quality, the solution is simple. Clean the lens to ensure a clear and crisp image. You can remove it by using the Despeckle filter, which is accessible from Filters, go to Enhance, go to Despeckle in the Image menu. Decluttering. In the case of unwanted objects, the Clone tool can be used. Simply select a small portion of the picture with the same color and brightness as the cluttered area and overlap it to hide the unwanted object. You can access the Clone tool as follows. Tools, go to Paint Tools, go to Clone. Word Glossary. GIMP, GNU Image Manipulation Program. Images, the basic entities used by GIMP. Channel, a single component of a pixel's color. Toolbox, it gives an overview of how to work with tools. Tool icons, these are the buttons which activate tools for a wide variety of purposes. Cropping, cropping an image means deleting the unwanted area of an image. Let's go over. GNU Image Manipulation Program, GIMP, was created by 2 students at Berkeley, Spencer Kimball and Peter Mattis, in 1996. It is useful for graphic designers, photographers, illustrators, and other professionals. The GIMP user interface is available in 2 modes, multi-window mode and single-window mode. GIMP opens in multi-window mode by default if we open it for the first time. GIMP is a useful tool to manipulate the image in terms of its size, resolution, brightness, color, and so on. It can also be used to remove unwanted objects from the image.